Hey guys, this is a video I almost didn't do. It fits. The only people that really need this are the ones that are working it hard and are smart. They're business people, and they understand that they're going to have to get an attorney involved. So I want to address you guys directly here. And you know they're being smart. A lot of times they're using their own money, so they want to be careful. Then they'll get in touch with me and go, "Hey, my attorney said I can't do this," and through question and answer, I'll come up with why, and it's always the same answer. You're not speaking to the attorneys correctly. Okay? So I'm going to cover the different programs where an attorney is involved, and I'm going to explain to you how you need to approach these people, because you're going to get the wrong answer if you ask the wrong question. So let's talk about this. Surplus funds. If it's a surplus funds retrieval, tax or mortgage. First of all, guys, when you're doing the research, if you're using the traditional surplus funds, when you're doing the research on the debt, you're going to run across cases that were claimed. When they do that, it'll show the attorney that represented the claimant. There's your attorney 99% of the time, okay? Write down that name, call them up, tell them what you're trying to do. What you're going to do is you're going to tell them, hey, I want to do a buyout of this money. I've got forms for you to review. I'd like to use you. They're going to give a power of attorney to you. And it's a buyout of the monies that are being held. I'd like you to review this and then talk about what you can do and how we can set this thing up. You don't call them and say, I'm going to do a buyout. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to pay them X percentage. I'm going to tell them this. I'm going to tell them that. You go into, I'm going to do a buyout. I'd like you to review the forms, see if you're comfortable working with me. Then you're making it their call. You're not making it where you're saying, oh, and then I'm going to make this much money. They're going to look for a reason why it's not going to work if you approach them wrong. So you want to approach them as, hey, could you please review this? I'll pay you for your time to review it. Tell me what you think and whether or not you'd like to work with me. Now it's a proposal, okay? Now they will work with you. Second one, deed flip. Ownership aspect. What you want to do with the deed flip, guys, is you want to say, hey, here's what I'm going to do. All right? I'm going to get a quick claim to this property prior to foreclosure. I'm going to pay the guy some money for it. Here's my issue. Can I, at that point, do I have to worry about this or that or the other at foreclosure if I pay off the foreclosure? Tell them, do I have to worry about anything past if I pay off the person foreclosing? Do I have to worry about anybody else coming after me? You know, it's a tax foreclosure, but there's also a lien. Hey, I'm buying in a tax foreclosure. Doesn't that kick out the other people? What do you think? Don't go into it, and then that's going to cover. Don't go into there saying, I'm going to tell you how this works. Ask a question, okay? Say that here's what I'm going to do. Do you foresee an issue with that? I'm going to buy the deed. Do you see an issue with any of these people coming after me? All the time, people get up with me in a deed flip and go, oh, the attorney says I can't do that. Now, baloney, you can buy property right before foreclosure. What are you, nuts? I know that they said the wrong thing to the attorney at that point. Okay, hybrid. When you are talking, this is our hybrid program and network bundled together. When you are talking to those trustees, when you are talking to those people, you need to make very clear that the claimant was notified about this money. This is extremely important, especially if the bankruptcy, this is a hybrid program, bankruptcy happened prior to the foreclosure. Why? Why is that important? Because they were notified. So the court has reason to believe that the information given by the creditor, the debtor, was falsified. Now they're all over it. All right, same thing, by the way, if you're using the hybrid network to use IRS as their whistleblower program, you gotta push this. These people knew this money was here prior to this, during the time period this IRS lien has been enforced. Now they want to go after it because they look at that as a tax dodger, so they're going to go after the money. Zero competition auctions. This is the most recent one people have had an issue with. This is my most recent program. Ask, hey, if I buy it, do I have to worry about XYZ lien holder? In other words, I'm buying it, it's a homeowners association foreclosure. There's a lien holder out there. Do I have to worry about them? I know it's a super lien state, but I'm worried. If I buy it, will this person here in first position or second position, depending on what state you're in, will they be able to make a claim against me? And what's going to happen is this: the attorney's going to go super lean. I don't know what he's talking about. Let me get back to you, research it, and now their answer is going to be, no, you don't have to worry about that. They're kicked out. If instead you go in and say, I want to do a deal and kick out all the lien holders and use this system, they're going to go, you can't do that. You're just trying to get around the system. Forget it. The approach is everything, guys. I think this is going to be really productive for people that are working these programs, that have gotten already through steps A, B, and C, and that are intelligent and they're business people. I'm not saying you're not intelligent if you haven't gotten to that point, but this is going to help you quite a bit, guys. The approach to the attorney is everything. Everything. Hope that helped.